Welcome to the 5G podcast.
We're glad you're here.
We hope you enjoy our conversation about God, guns, games, goals, and gastronomy.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode.
All right, I'm going to give you my card of the week, Trevor. It's a pretty cool dragon.
I like big dragons.
It's the most expensive green card in existence.
I thought that was a Hydra.
Well, so without X in its cost.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, most Hydras do. That's true. Boy, dude, the most expensive green creature.
according to Gatherer,
Is that how you found it? That's hilarious. The World Shrieker Dragon.
Earthquake Dragon.
Earthquake Dragon. That's was going to be my next guess.
Yeah?
No, but the name does sound kind of familiar now that you say it.
So it's 15 mana,
Yeah.
no X cost, right?
Yeah.
15 for a 10/10.
Is it? So it's a 14 and a green?
14 and a green.
Wow, so they squeezed a 14 with a little bubble. Nice, yeah.
14 and a green. And for a 10/10, which is pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
15 minutes.
But it has flying and trample.
Flample, it's good.
Flample. Double evasion.
Yeah,
On a 10/10 is pretty okay.
sure.
But the really cool part is that this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total mana value of dragons you control.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So this thing can easily cost 1 green mana for a 10/10 Flample.
1 mana dragon. It's actually the cheapest dragon.
It is the cheapest dragon and the most expensive dragon.
Nice.
As well as that, you can, for 3 mana and sacrificing a land, return Earthquake Dragon from your graveyard to your hand.
Oh, nice. It's got like a little bit of pseudo recursion.
Yeah.
Art looks good. I like it. He's earthquaking. And then it fits into the flavor because he blows up your land and
Yeah.
comes back. He like rises up out of the land.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool. There was a couple rulings here that I wanted to that I thought were interesting.
Yeah.
The two of them. So one says the total cost to cast Earthquake Dragon is locked in before you pay that cost.
Yeah.
For example, if you control 3 dragons, each with mana value 4, including one you can sacrifice to add colorless mana, the total cost of Earthquake Dragon is 2 and a green.
Yep.
Then you can sacrifice the dragon as you activate mana abilities just before paying the cost.
Yep, that's part of the judge training. Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty neat. The similar thing you can do, if anything has affinity for artifacts, and you count your treasure tokens, right? Let's say like, I have something costs 7, and I have 6 artifacts, so I need 1 mana, but your treasures count as artifacts, so you say, okay, the guy costs 1, and then I sacrifice my 1 treasure to pay for that. That works.
Yeah.
Even though you lost an artifact, so now you only have 5, so shouldn't it cost 2? No, the cost is like locked in as part of the casting.
So another ruling that I thought was interesting was once a player has announced that they are casting Earthquake Dragon, no player may take actions to try and change the number of dragons its controller controls before that spell's cost is locked in.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
So it says, I am casting Earthquake Dragon. I have 4 dragons with 4 mana each or whatever, right? So it's like, I'm paying 1 for this guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can source a plowshare or generous gift.
It's already on the stack, though.
Yeah.
It's the act of like casting is like from your hand to the table.
Yeah.
And until it hits the table, nobody can do anything.
Yeah. Even like an instant to like kill one of your dragons doesn't matter.
I'm going to wipe your board, so now he costs 15. Oh, I guess my dragon goes away. No, doesn't happen.
Yep. And then you wasted a board wipe on a 10/10.
Yeah.
To try and
Try to stop it, but it still comes out.
The only thing that can counter it is a counter spell.
A counter spell, yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. I didn't realize that.
He's like safe. His mana cost is safe.
Which was pretty cool.
Earthquake Dragon.
Because you can't even respond to it. Like
no.
It's like, I'm going to cast him for. I have 1 mana left. I'm going to cast a 10/10 with flying and trample.
Yeah, people say Magic is a complex game, but it's pretty beautifully simple once you learn the rules. It is a game of just and then.
Yeah.
Like, it is responses. There is no like, well, before you do that because that actually gets more complicated.
Yeah. Well, and it's like, you're not allowed to see into the future in Magic, which is nice, right?
Everything is on the table, literally.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like you can only. Yeah, I like how you can only respond to things.
Mm-hmm.
You can't preemptively like.
No.
Oh well, if I had known you were going to do that, I would have played this card that says everything gets -3/-3
Yeah.
for the rest of the turn.
Well,
Then that
case,
just dies. It's like, well, in that case, I would have punched you in the face. Like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like,
I don't know. It's not like casual board games or like, I don't know, playing games when you're a kid. You're like, oh, you're going to kill my dragon. Well, in that case, I don't want to play my dragon.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't work.
No. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, cool.
There it is. That's my Earthquake Dragon card of the week. I thought it was pretty cool.
If you're playing a dragon deck in green, give them a try.
I feel like there's a decent number of dragons that are green.
Yeah. Green red is really good for dragons.
Yeah.
Or obviously 5-color, but green red blue. They actually had a new guy come out last year. It was pretty good. He like copies your dragons when you cast them. Pretty spicy.
Spicy meatball.
And then in Tarkir, there was at least one new dragon from some of the 3-color combinations.
Yeah, that's right. There was.
Not all of them have dragons.
We didn't talk about anything. We didn't say anything about Tarkir.
Yeah, we said we like the art. And
oh, that's right. We did. You're right.
Yeah. Give a couple
months ago.
Couple things.
Yes, indeed. There it is, sir.
There it is.
Dun, da, da, da.
Episode
93?
96?
97? What are we on?
7. You were right. Gonna hit that big 100.
Here in a bit.
Cut. Bull crap.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the 5G Podcast.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.